this cute pink bag, and that's the hair. So my 4 bundles and my 20-inch closure. And I also got some eyelashes. And of course, the Glow Princess. And I guess this is just how you take care of it kind of thing. Here, I'm using a kind of a bit more of an expensive brand known as Blondme. I prefer this when I want to bleach my curly hair extensions because it does not really leave as much damage compared to when I use BW2, but it is more expensive and it lifts faster. So what I'm gonna do, I want to test this out first. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bleach all of these bundles for at least 15 minutes, and then if the color has lifted to the shade I want, then I will then tone the hair with T18 and T35. So I'm most likely gonna do T35 at the top here, and then I'm gonna do T18 at the bottom. So I'm just gonna bleach the hair, and before you do this, you might wanna, either you have the choice of removing the bundle, but I like to keep it because I still want a dark root. So, but what I need to do is, you see how it's like this? I'm gonna I've brushed out these ones, so you might want to brush them out so that the curls, sorry, not the curls, so that the bleach can at least cover majority of the hair. I don't mind if there are a few straggly black pieces or light brown. I don't know, I kind of like that effect. But if you don't want that, I would suggest you remove the bundles from the weft. Sorry, you know what I'm trying to say, like unravel it. That's what I'm trying to say. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Blondme. You can also use regular bleach, guys, but I'm just being extra, okay? I just prefer how this works. I'm going to take one scoop of this. Actually, sorry, 1.5 scoops. I might do 2 because I might need to work a bit faster. I'm going to do 2 scoops of this. And you basically want the consistency of the bleach powder mixture, rather, to be like yogurt. You know, like how does she know what she's adding? And you're just gonna need to like mix it like crazy, because you don't want it to be lumpy. You want it to be very smooth. And I'm wearing gloves and I'm wearing a mask. This one, also another reason, the smell is not too bad, but it still has that bleach smell. But at the same time, I personally, it irritates my throat, the smell of bleach or any strong chemicals. Hence why I choose to wear a mask as well. So you're gonna mix this. Right now it's too thick for my liking. I want a bit more watery-ish. And I'm no professional, so don't come for me. Okay, I'm just showing what I did to get my hair the color you're seeing in my intro video. You're just gonna keep mixing. Mixing like so. So now you see the consistency is more fluffy, like yogurt kind of. So that's what I'm going for. Just make sure that it's mixed really well, because you don't want the mixture to not be even. Okay. So after I've done that, I'm literally just gonna wipe the brush with the bottom end, and then I'm gonna start. Let me put this to the side so you guys can see better. Then I'm just gonna start from the bottom and you want to work fast. And also the other thing too, I forgot to mention, make sure that whatever area you're using to bleach this hair, that you've laid it out well. Like if you're gonna use it on if you're doing it on a carpet, I would suggest try not to do this on a carpet floor, because that bleach can destroy your carpet. So put paper on the floor. I know some people decide to use their hands, but I prefer it this way. So I'm just gonna keep on doing this, okay? And then I'm gonna flip it and do the other side. So, and trust me, this bleach works fast, okay? It works really, really fast. Just wanna make sure you get all those ends. It works super, super fast. You have the choice of brushing it, but I find sometimes when you have to make sure the brush you're using is not taking off the bleach product, okay? And as you can see, like I'm doing like a gradient thing. I'm not doing like a straight line across. It's like a gradient, so that it gives it like an ombre effect. I hope I'm making some sense. And you may even want to like, so I'm basically just gonna, so I basically just flipped the hair around. As you can see, this, I didn't do the back side. So you need to make sure you bleach both sides, okay? And I didn't go all that high up. There's a reason for that. I mostly want the bottom half to be very brightly bleached, but when I do the top half, it might not be so so bright. Like it'll be more of like a brownish honey blonde. So I'm not going too high up. Like I keep saying, you kind of want to keep doing like a gradient effect. Like wipe the excess of the brush onto it. Now this is the part where you need to make sure the bleach is saturated in the middle, okay? I said I don't mind a few black strands, which is true, but you don't want to have a huge black patch, because then that is not cute. And also be mindful, I know I have bleach on my hands, so wherever you touch, the bleach is gonna process. So if you don't want that to happen, quickly wipe it off with a wet towel. Yeah, so pretty much this is what I did. And I'm gonna do that for all the bundles. And then I'm gonna let this process for about 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, until it's like a lightish brown kind of color. Okay, yeah. All right, we'll see you then. 10 minutes, so it's lifting pretty fast. As you can see, it's actually more yellow, but I think the lighting I'm using is making it look more orange. It's more yellow than orange, actually. Okay. So I just put in silicone mix and conditioner, dip conditioner. I think it's by ORS. So I'm gonna leave that on this hair overnight. Well, at least for 8 hours. So, and then I'll continue the next process of toning and dyeing it. If some of you might have watched, is it Philosophy? I think so. I think that's her channel. So I'm basically trying this on curly hair. Let's see how it turns out. And I know it looks very orange, but it's yellow. My lighting is not as accurate, but I'm letting you guys know this hair is yellow. So make sure that the hair is at least yellow, not orange. Yeah, and also I washed this with purple shampoo by John Frieda, I believe. The trick to using that one is you need to apply it and not create the foam yet. Like, you know how shampoo foams up? Pretty much don't foam that one until like at least 2 or 3 minutes for it to work, and then let it start foaming, like washing the hair. Anyways, I'm tired. We shall continue this tomorrow. ask me honestly, like, who gave me this assignment to do, because I don't have anything better to do, Abby. Anyways, so I have applied the toner on the hair. It's 1 part toner, 2 part developer. So yeah, like 1 bottle of toner and 2 of the same bottle of developer. Anyways, basically this has been sitting in for about, I think, 10 minutes now, or 15 minutes or so. It's looking a lot brighter on camera, but in person it's much of a deeper purple-ish color-esque situation going on. I'm gonna leave this in for about 30 to 40 minutes, and then when the hair has air dried, I'll decide whether or not if I still want to dye it with the Revlon 60, if I want it to be a bit more of an ash blonde, or if I like it the way it is with the toner, then I will not bother myself. But yeah, this is what's going on right now. I'm tired. Yeah, this was like a 2-day thing, by the way, so don't think you can, I mean, you can do this in 1 day, but I would suggest at least making sure that this hair gets deep conditioned somewhere in there for at least 4 hours or 8 hours. Anyways, let's see what happens next. I'm gonna do dark ash blonde, sorry, in 60 on all the bundles, and I might also highlight some of the, no, sorry, not highlight, the root area. I might add a bit of brown to it if it looks like it's not blending for some of the bundles. The majority of them I'm just gonna straight up use this. So I'm gonna use 2 of these and 1 of that. I'm probably not even gonna use up to 1 of this, probably half of it, but I'm gonna use 2 of the dark ash blonde because I kind of want it all 1 color. But yeah, as you guys can see, it's an ash blonde. I left the product in for about 30 to 35 minutes, and I'm just gonna let them all air dry. So you're gonna need 3 boxes of dye per 2 bundle. So I ended up using 4 boxes of ash blonde and 1 box of the light brown, just for the root area. For some that were not, that I didn't, the blending didn't look too nice on my own, that I did. But yeah, so when I've styled this hair and I've glued up a little bit, y'all will see what I look like.